Wednesday. Friday. Oh my Lord. Man.
That's what kind of a week it's been.
Just when I think I got it Wednesday, right? Yes, Wednesday. No, it's Friday. Happy Friday. Yay. It is Friday, y'all. Happy Friday. We're gonna get crafty, you guys. I could really use some crafting time right now. So hopefully you can use some crafting time too. I'm Christy with Christy's Craft Room.
I'm not.
That's my husband, Tim. He does a lot around here, but he also hangs out here in the craft room with us. So we are, oh, shoot. You'll have to grab those names for me. We'll just announce them right here because I didn't put the post up. We have Crafty Mail winners. We will announce them here today, guys. Okay, we'll announce them here for you. And then I will still post it to the page. We picked them and we just didn't get it posted. But we have them. It's been that kind of crazy last, I don't know, 72 hours, 48 hours, whatever it is at this point. I don't even know anymore. I don't even know, but I'm happy to be here crafting because I need some crafting therapy after the last couple days we've had. So Tim just sent out the text. So if you got the text message, welcome. If you did not get the text message, but you want a text message to know when we are live, all you have to do is text hello to this phone number, 810-374-0342. And you will get a
Denise is a newbie.
Text message when we go live. Well, Denise, if you want to know when we're live, just text hello to this phone number here, and we will send you a message when we're live saying, hey, we're live. We won't spam you, I promise. We don't overly text.
No, we don't.
We text when we're crafting, and sometimes when we have like new releases, we'll let you know, hey, we just added new stuff to the shop, okay? So happy New Year, Ruth. How are you? So guys, we are we're getting crafty. Today was kind of a change in plans day kind of day. We did not do any of the things that we had planned to do today because we're still having some website stuff going on. I'll fill y'all in on that. I don't know how many of y'all saw my video I posted yesterday about our website nightmare. It was a nightmare. It was a nightmare. It was, quite frankly, it was a nightmare. I've got the names here. I will announce them. We'll announce them at the end of this live, and then I'll also post it on the page for you, okay? We'll do it all at the end. Hello, Miss Carol. Hello, Naomi. How are you? Hey, Miss Sharon. Hey, Miss Janet. Hello, Jill and Miss Darlene. Happy Friday, guys. Happy Friday. You're on the road. Well, be safe on the road. Be on the road. Keep your eyes on the road. A good day to craft. You're crocheting, Robin. Awesome. Did you just bring me chocolate?
I did.
He just brought me chocolate, y'all. Almond Joys, one of my favorites. He just brought me chocolate. I'll save that. I won't eat chocolate while I'm live with you guys. I'll save it for later. Glad I got my Tim. I'm glad I got my Tim too. I think that's what the comment said. I saw it real quick. I'm glad I got a Tim. Okay, so we're going to craft. We're going to do Dollar Tree crafting today. Whoop, whoop. We have the little barn. This is out with their Valentine's stuff right now at my Dollar Tree. Hopefully yours has one, but it says love lives here. It's cute by itself as is, but we're gonna zhuzh it up a little bit, okay? We're gonna zhuzh it up. Zhuzh. We also have the little picket fence from Dollar Tree. We're gonna use that. I know I have, can you hear me, that other barn? I know I have another barn that I'm just gonna go ahead and gift it to someone today. If I can find a second one of these, I think I have one of these at the house still. If I have one of these, I'll send you both. If not, you'll at least get the barn, okay? But I'll try to see if I can find one of those. If you want to recreate this and you can't find the barn, you could also use like the little houses to recreate with as well, okay? So that's an option as well. So sprinkle, sprinkle, spread the love, invite your friends to come hang out with us. I have some Jenga blocks here. I have some florals, I have some paints and some Mod Podge, and we're going to use some scrapbook paper, okay? I'm using the same book I used the other day. This is from Hobby Lobby. Lots and lots of pretty scrapbook paper.
Debbie says, darn it, I went the other day and put that back.
Oh, you'll have to go back and get it, girl. Go back and get it. Or maybe you'll win it today. You never know.
We'll drop it off on the way home.
Yeah, if you win it, we'll drop it off to you. We'll personally deliver it because we know where you live. So we have I spotted one here I liked. I'm going very neutral farmhouse. Now, if you want to
No.
go with a pop of color and like go a little bit brighter with some fun, bright colors and such, you can. I'm going neutral. Very farmhouse with this one.
Oh.
Very all year neutral.
Kathy says, I was just going to go to the store, now I have a reason not to.
No, hang out, girl. Hang out.
Thank you, Chris, for the
Put
stars.
off the store. Who likes to go to the store? You're probably grocery shopping or something, right? That's no fun. All right, I'm thinking I'm going to use this one. That one. The gray tones. Very neutral. Very neutral. Very everyday. That's what I'm thinking. Thank you for sprinkling the love, Miss Nancy. Hope you, we've got most of our issues. The major issues are worked out. The major issues on the website are worked out. You guys, that was so stinking scary. It was super stressful, and I'm gonna fill y'all in and tell you how, like, ugh. If you missed the video, go back and watch the video though. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna heat this up and hopefully remove this little piece of wood trim here. I'm gonna keep it though because I want to reuse it. But I think if I heat it up, I can use a scraper and pop it off. Usually with Dollar Tree stuff you can. Just be careful you don't want to break it, okay? Happy New Year, Miss Kelly. Yes, you guys, it was supposed to be just a simple update, you know, freshen it up, make things look a little prettier on the website, kind of organize things a little bit, make it a little bit more user-friendly was kind of our major goal. And it was pretty well done. See, that is already starting to lift off. I don't even think I'm going to need the scraper. Just got to get these edges warmed up a little bit, and that should pop off too.
Yeah, Janine, we were in a panic yesterday too.
Whew, we were in a panic. Literally, we thought it was all done, and we thought it was all good. We thought everything was good to go. We had a couple updates that needed to be done, so I did those updates. And I didn't even think about doing a backup at that time on the website because I had just done one that morning. Well, then everything went crazy. And all the updates, all the plugins that I updated, I had updated in the past without issues. So
Hi, Lenora.
I wasn't even thinking about it. It was like 9 o'clock at night. I wasn't thinking about it. I'm like, oh, you know, there's a couple little glitchy things, so let's update these plugins.
Thank you, PJ, for the stars.
That might fix the glitches, right?
Yeah.
And that didn't. All of a sudden, it went from, so I'm just using my scraper, and I'm just sliding it through. These edges need a little more help than just popping it off. Okay, so see, I got a little piece
Thank you for the stars, Patricia.
So, all of a sudden,
hi, Janet.
a big white screen pops up with a little box in it and says, catastrophic failure. I'm like, what? What? And we've had those like pop up little warning things before, and it's usually a minor fix. And then I refreshed it, and it kept doing it. And then I clicked to another
Chris
page,
and Helen, for the stars.
And it kept doing it because I had like multiple windows open. So I kept like trying it over and over, and it kept doing it. And so I'm messaging the person that was working on the website. I'm like,
Kim and Helen.
I ended up on chat with tech support people for hours, from probably about 9 o'clock until about 12:30 in the morning. 9 p.m. till 12:30 a.m.
Yeah.
We were on, you know, and Tim was a trooper. He sat right there with me. He was like hanging out. He didn't go to bed. He like just hung out there with me.
And she was, you know, she was venting her frustrations and stuff, and I'm like, dear, I don't even know how to help. Yeah. I'll just sit here.
Yeah, he didn't know what to do. So he hung out. He was a good support person, though, to just hang out and help me try and keep my sanity. So we ended up finally got our main pages were back. So I could like see the site. The pages were back. And then Tim's the one that actually noticed. He was in there like clicking around because I was like, okay, I'm back in. See if you can get back in.
Thank you, Tony, for the stars.
Because he's an admin on the site, so he can get in there too. So he's clicking around. He's like, well, what about the subscriptions? I don't see any subscriptions. I'm like, oh, what do you mean you don't see any subscriptions? So then I click, and they were just gone. They were just gone. There was like no button to click to even like say like go to your subscriptions.
Thank you, Colleen,
go find
and Crystal for the stars.
Nothing. Just completely wiped
we got
out.
to dance.
Is it dancing time?
We got to dance.
Let's dance. dancing time. Okay, let me finish
Oh,
tracing
we've been
this.
doing some dancing
It's
lately.
dancing time. It's dancing
Dancing
time. It's dancing time.
Dancing time.
It's dancing
Do
time.
the,
What are we doing? What are we doing? That's boring. You do that.
do the wedding dance.
Dancing time! Got the dance fever. So, I traced this. Now I'm going to cut it out. And then we're going to Mod Podge it on. So, where was I? Where did I leave off? Where did I leave off?
You were gonna cut the house.
Yeah, I'm cutting the house. But where did I leave off in the story?
Oh,
The subscriptions were gone. They were just gone. So then I'm still on the chat with the person. I didn't let the person go until I was like, I'm like, well, let me just check and see. So thankfully I was still on with them. They ended up, there was nothing they could do. They're like, so sorry. We did all we could do on our end with what was going on, but nope, we don't know that problem. So then I had to get on the chat with the company that makes the plugin that supports our
Get ready, guys.
programs.
I'll get some names here in a minute.
And I was on chat with them for about 2 hours. They couldn't figure it out. They didn't know. So they're like, well, we don't actually make the plugin. We just sell the plugin. This company makes it for us and then we sell it. So we're going to connect you to them. I'm like, okay, that's great. I'm like, how long before I should expect to hear from them? I'm thinking like, at this point, I'm like, at one point I said to him, it was about 10 o'clock. I said, I'm just at the point right now where like, do I make a cup of coffee? Because this is going to be a long night, or, we're going to get this resolved in 15 minutes and I'll be able to go to bed. And I didn't know. I was afraid to drink a cup of coffee because when it was resolved, I wanted to be able to go to bed. I didn't drink a cup of coffee. I should have drank a cup of
Jody,
coffee.
I see you.
I should have drank a cup of coffee.
She saw my twin at the local Walmart.
Ooh, say hey for us.
That's the thing. It's like there's been, I think I just have that familiar face because I've met two people.
Middle-aged man with a beard.
No, this is even when I was younger.
I'm just kidding.
Shut up.
I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Just kidding. Yeah, just kidding. So yeah, I should have had the cup of coffee. I did not have the cup of coffee and ended up for 2 hours on chat with them and they couldn't help me. So they forwarded me on and I said to them, how long before you think I should expect to hear something from this company? And they're like, well, it can typically take up to 48 hours to hear back from them. But with it being just after the holidays, that wait time might be a little bit longer than expected. I'm like, you want me to sit with this issue for 48 hours? I am going to paint some white paint on this because I'm afraid you'll be able to, it might not, well, maybe, do I need to? I'm going to put just a little bit of white paint, especially over that red, to, I just don't want it to show
Not sure,
through.
Patricia.
I'm not going to do it fancy, just to cover, it's just for coverage.
Oh, Jamie says I shared your info with a customer yesterday.
Oh, thank you, Jamie.
Awesome.
Thank you, Jamie. Thank you.
No, she didn't sleep last night.
So, I know, I thought I was going to sleep good last night. I did not.
She didn't, trust me.
I did not. I don't know why I did not, but I did not. I don't know. I went way too crazy with the paint. But that's okay. I'm gonna need the paint,
or
so
the Mod Podge?
it's paint. But I'm gonna need more paint
You
for
did that yesterday with the other
I
day
know.
with the Mod Podge. What's up with
I'm
you?
stressed. When I squeeze these bottles, I'm like, ah! I need like
It's
a
a
stress ball.
paint ball, or it's a paint bottle, not a stress ball.
I need to get my stress ball out and squeeze my stress ball. Yeah. All right. So we got a little bit of paint on there.
That's okay, Michelle.
That'll help. We're gonna use this though because I'm gonna need white paint. So I was like, the 48 hours, I said, I'll be honest with you, I'm kind of panicking a little bit here. This is a huge issue. Like, this is like our subscriptions. That's like, that's all of our people. And we don't want to lose them all. And like the fathoming the idea of having to like start from scratch was like, wow, scary. So we, thankfully we went to bed. I actually slept, I lay there for about 2 hours before I fell asleep. And then once I did sleep, I slept solid for about 3 hours. I fell asleep. I rolled over at 2:30. I went to sleep pretty quick after that. I was back up at 5:30. So it was a crazy time. But we ended up hearing back from them at 5:30 in the morning. And they asked for more information, so I gave them more information.
Oh, thank you, Charlene.
I did not hear back from them again, that company, until late last night. I was
Charlene
like,
says,
thanks.
my mom is 87 and has Alzheimer's, and we watch this as much as we can. You make her laugh.
Aww.
I gotta get names here.
Well, hello to Charlene's mom. Hey, how you doing? I wish I knew your name.
Glad we could,
I'm
help.
glad. That is, oh. I thought I used Mod Podge. I was like, dang, maybe I did use Mod Podge.
Okay, we have Darlene Azzarelli,
We're gonna
Patty
Mod Podge
Campbell, Desi Mayo Coleman,
Try not to use too
Jan
much.
Hargis, Sherry Whitehead, Kimberly Godlotton, Jamie Zajac, Cynthia Stone, Crystal Foster, Kim Schnell, and Lavada Lavnier Vance.
So we heard back from them at like 5:30. I messaged them back with the information they needed, but in the meantime, I had we had the basis of our website back, but the subscriptions was still gone. So we were trying to figure that out.
Yes, Lori, it
And
did come from Dollar Tree.
I went back and forth. The person that was helping me, I'm drying my Mod Podge because we're gonna use the iron technique. So you put your
Is
Mod
your iron
Podge on.
plugged in?
I don't even know. Probably not. Good thing Tim's on it. Good thing Tim's on it today, y'all. Good thing Tim is on it. So through some back and forth and some like figuring things out, eventually we finally figured it out that there was a database within my website from one of the plugins that helps run like all of our whole store, our whole shop, our point of sale system, the subscriptions. They're like the base of it. It needed a database update. Now mind you,
Thank you, Michelle.
this is the company that I spent 2 hours on chat with the night before. 2 hours chatting with them with my subscriptions are gone. What do I do? How do we fix this? They couldn't figure it out. You would think that them looking in there, they would see the notice. Because it wasn't even like, normally when there's something big like that, it's highlighted in bright red or even yellow or orange. It's like pretty bright and you can't miss it. No, this was just a little message in blue, like up in the top part of the dashboard area.
Says,
Saying,
oh yeah, by the way,
you need to update your database or nothing's gonna work right and you're gonna lose all your subscriptions. I mean, it didn't say all that, but basically that's what happened. And you would think that they would notice that. You would think. They didn't. It was myself and the girl that was helping me design the website who discovered it. So it was like
that is good news, Jennifer.
very frustrating. So we got it back. I don't know, like late yesterday afternoon, and y'all, the relief, I think was felt all the way through this building when we got it back. Because I stayed remarkably calm through the situation, though, don't you think? For me,
Yeah, for you, yeah, mostly.
for me,
Mostly.
I stayed quite calm. Okay, I want to let my iron, I'm going to do this, like this is all over the place, y'all, because I'm all over the place. And if you're brand new here, I would say I'm not normally like this because it's just an odd day.
But I'd be wrong.
I'm always like this, okay. Hot mess crafting is what you get here, okay? So I want to cut this in half. I'm gonna cut this in half. I'm not gonna measure it. I'm just gonna do about, because I just want a shorter picket fence. I don't need such a tall picket fence. I've never done this before. We're figuring out together if it's gonna work. If it doesn't work, we'll figure out a plan B together, because that's what we do. It's real life crafting. We don't need the tag, so I'm gonna go ahead and pop that off, because we don't need that. Or the hanger, not the tag, the hanger.
Yes, Darlene, she says squirrel, LOL.
Oh my gosh, the squirrels are running wild in this girl's head right now, okay? How many of y'all have squirrels living in your brain? Okay? I have a whole colony of them.
Colony?
I have a whole colony of squirrels right up here in this brain.
Is that what it's called? Is a colony of squirrels?
I don't know what a large herd of squirrels is called.
A herd of squirrels.
Is it a herd of squirrels?
I don't know, that sounds good though.
A colony of squirrels? A flock of squirrels?
It's not a flock of squirrels. It's a flock of seagulls.
Some of those squirrels fly. I feel like it could be a flock. Flying squirrels are a thing, right?
Jamie says, so can we shop?
I would hold off, and I hate telling you that, okay? We had a whole release. We are prepared to release, yes, my hair's doing wild things, it always does. We were prepared to release all of our like front end stuff, like our paints and our paintbrushes and all that other good stuff, our scrapbook paper and different things. We are not quite, see, though we got our website back, there was some little detail things that need to be taken care of, and there were a couple other things that kind of got a little bit broken, little minor things, but we're working through getting those fixed today. That one doesn't want to come out, so we're just gonna hammer it in.
A group of squirrels is called a, where'd it go?
What's it called?
Scurry.
A scurry. Anyone else have a scurry of squirrels in their head? I feel like I sound.
What are you looking for?
My ruler.
What is this?
My ruler is gone.
I didn't touch it.
Oh wait, this might be in this drawer.
Ouch.
Sorry.
That was my finger.
I just want to get a straight line. Get a straight line. My picket fence. About like there. About like there. I'll tell you exactly how long I ended up making it. Probably about 3 inches-ish, maybe 2.5-ish.
That doesn't make sense that it's called a scurry, because that's what they do.
They scurry?
They scurry.
They scurry. They do.
Hi, Tammy. Yes. Thank God it is Friday.
I'm wondering if I shouldn't do it this way.
Dan says it's called a dray.
A dray? A dray of squirrels.
Dray.
I think a scurry
A bunch of squirrels are all nuts. That's us.
That's why we get along so well. All right, I'm using my little saw, my little Fiskars saw. We would have had these available for you to purchase today on our website had it all been good to go, but I don't want to launch it before it's fully ready. There are... I just want to do it right. I want everything done.
No, that's not what I'm laughing about. Sandra says I call them a big family of squirrels.
Big family of squirrels. That works too. And this doesn't have to be perfect. I don't even know how great this is going to work. This is just me thinking this is probably what's going to work the best. If you have a Dremel, you could probably cut through it using your Dremel as well. Oh yeah, this is working nicely. I'm kind of starting at this side and I'm holding it at an angle and kind of cutting and working my way back through the rest of them, okay? That's kind of what I got going on here.
Doreen, that just means to S-H-A-R-E.
And then once you get through that first one, kind of bring it forward a little bit, I think will work. So you can kind of keep that angle going. Oh, yes.
Hi, Tammy. Glad you caught us.
Working nicely. Now, once you get halfway through, if you have a hard time because there's so much hanging over the edge, you could flip it.
Flip it.
And then do the same thing from this side.
Flip it good.
Flip it. I can't do that right.
When something comes along, you must flip it.
Flip it. Flip it good. Flip it real good.
We're going to get in trouble.
We are. They're going to think our singing is so good. They're going to think we're the people singing.
I doubt that. Okay, get ready, guys. I'm going to grab some more names here in a second.
Y'all, that worked quite nicely. Quite nicely. Quite nicely. Okay, so we can get rid of this now. Get rid of this.
So, I can take and...
You cannot, because I'm using both pieces.
Oh.
Were you going to take my pieces?
Well, I was thinking I could take and cut. Take and do a
Aw, thanks, Jamie.
Put picket tops, dog ears on these ones.
Oh, I mean, if you weren't going to use the bottom and you wanted to make little picket tops on that one, you could. You could. I was going to blow that, but I don't want to blow it into my paint. All right.
Too late. You already got stuff in your paint.
That's all right.
Why are you using my sticky notes?
Stop it. I replaced your sticky notes with my sticky notes.
Well, what the ham sandwich?
When I had that
Why
extra
didn't you
paint.
get a goddarn paper plate?
Don't say that. That's not nice. Because I can use whatever I want in the craft room.
Not my sticky notes.
I can use your sticky notes.
No, you cannot.
Trust me, we got lots of sticky notes. I'm like the queen of sticky notes. We established that earlier today.
Yeah, are you guys in your chair if I leave?
the marriage counselor to come break us up in here.
She's stealing my sticky notes.
So if you're just popping on, the first thing we did was I painted a little bit on my barn to cover up the words that were on there. And then I put Mod Podge on, and I let the Mod Podge dry. And then once the Mod Podge was dry, I put my paper on. And now I'm using some parchment paper and my iron to heat up the Mod Podge to reactivate it. And it's going to get my paper on there nice and smooth without any wrinkles, bubbles, rips, anything like that.
Denise asks, what are the names for?
The names go into our crafty mail bucket. So throughout the month, we get names. We add them to a bucket. And at the beginning of the month, within the first week, we pull two names out of the bucket. And those names that get pulled out of the bucket win crafty mail. It's a box full of wood and metal cutouts. I have the two names. I'm going to announce them right here at the end of this live. All right, so look how nicely that is, nice and smooth.
Thank you, Levada, for the stars.
I'm gonna sand the edges just to clean up the little excess paper and.
Yes, she is the sticky bandit. Oh my gosh.
Sticky bandit.
That's a good reference to a movie.
We have so many sticky notes. Austin needed sticky notes earlier today, and he was like, do we have any more sticky notes? I just used my last one. And I pulled out my little drawer on my desk, and I think I had like 8 or 10 little like stacks of them. And he's like, oh yes, you got sticky notes. I said, yep.
Well, thank you, Debbie.
My desk is like sticky notes, sticky notes, sticky notes, sticky notes. I have sticky notes everywhere.
She does.
I love sticky notes. I take notes all day long. I write things down because if I don't write it down, the squirrels in my brain will make me forget it.
Yeah, when I had my
Thank you, Kathy.
when I had my building business, the dashboard in my truck was covered with sticky notes.
Yes, I gave him the look. He got the look.
Okay, we have Kim Marquis Sosi. Hope I said that right. Kay Marie Miller, Kimberly Godblatten, Dawn Ladd, Debbie Utterback Cadelco, Robin Kisty, Levada Lavender Vance, Susan Koch Tisseth, Cynthia Stone, Crystal Foster, Kimberly Buck, and Elwanda Reed.
So I'm just painting my picket fence white. Because, I mean, what other
Who
color?
doesn't want a white picket fence?
I know, right? Everybody's dream at some point in
Is
their
a white
life
picket
is a white
fence.
picket fence. So, if you don't have a white picket fence in real life, you can make yourself a cute little white picket fence.
Oh, funny story about that parchment paper, Patty.
Oh, yeah, we still don't know who gave that to us. Who gave us the parchment paper? Somebody had it shipped to us from Amazon.
Yeah, someone sent it to her.
It showed up with a bunch of googly eyes for Tim. So thank
yes.
you, whoever sent it to us.
They're amazing.
The other day.
All kinds of shapes and colors. Some of them have eyelashes.
Yes.
Oh, we know these are getting used.
Oh, yes.
I like the ones
If
with
you're new
eyelashes.
here and you're like, what is going on? Tim loves sticky notes. Or I love sticky notes. Tim loves googly eyes. And I'm
Googly
painting the
eyes.
wrong side. We don't need the bottom. That's going to be the bottom. You're not going to see it. We're just going to paint the back side of this one.
So the way that we get names is from the comments. For every 100 that eyeball goes up, I'll grab a screenshot or two, and those names go into our bucket. It's totally random. I just scroll through and take a couple of screenshots. There is no rhyme or reason to it. So the easiest way to get your name in that bucket is to make sure that you're interacting with us.
Yep, sprinkle, invite your friends,
So that
and then
number
chat
goes
with
up
us.
and chat with us.
Thank you, Miss Jean Jennings. We don't have this paper. This paper is from Hobby Lobby. We will have paper in our shop. It will be available on the website once it is up and going. But right now, this is from Hobby Lobby.
Jen, thank you for the stars and lunch.
And thank you for lunch, Jen. Miss Jen here sent us,
Thank you, Kelly, for the stars.
she had some lunch sent to us. She said, well, she knew what a crazy couple days we've had, so she had lunch DoorDash to the shop here. So everybody enjoyed it. Everybody enjoyed it. There was even enough. We sent some leftovers home with the crew. We're like, take it home, heat it up for dinner, share it with your family. because there was more than
Oh,
enough.
we could. Yeah,
Okay.
that was more than we could eat.
All right, I'm gonna do another little bit of a coat on this front part, just because that's the part that's gonna be seen the most. I will distress the edges a little bit, but I want the main body
Carolyn
of it to
says
be.
you two are
nice and
hilarious.
Thank you, Miss Carolyn.
Yes, she is
Some people
hilarious.
find us hilarious, some people find us annoying. I'm glad you find us hilarious. You know, you can't please everybody. You can't please
nope,
the whole
the website
world.
is not back open yet.
Nope, we are working on it. I was hoping to have it up and going today, but there's a couple little things, like more minor things, on the back end that we're still navigating through getting fixed up just right. And then we will, we'll either launch it throughout the weekend once it's ready, or it'll be Monday.
I'm lost. Why paint both fences?
Because we're gonna use this piece. This is gonna be part of our craft. I also am gonna need to paint some Jenga blocks. I just don't know how many I'm gonna use yet. I'm probably only gonna need 4. We are in Algonac, Michigan. Algonac, Michigan.
Oh.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and paint 4 of these Jenga
Yes.
blocks.
Yes, the truck is running. I got the truck running yesterday.
Yeah, you guys.
You guys, so it's. Can I tell a story?
You can tell a story. Tell a story.
Boy, can I tell a story, right? So
Yes, you can.
we knew the truck was having issues, and then yesterday morning it wouldn't start. It's like, okay, I got.
Well, it's just been the last couple weeks.
Yeah. The last couple weeks, it's just been kind of acting funny, stalling at weird times, and then it just was like horrible.
We got a new battery, thinking, well, maybe it's
Well,
the
no,
battery.
it was it.
You knew it needed a new
I
battery.
knew it needed a new battery. I knew
we
that
were-
was one of the issues.
But we were hoping that would be solve it.
Yeah. So, but then, it died on our a few times on our way back from Boyne Mountain.
We didn't even get like 5 minutes down the road,
No.
leaving Boyne Mountain to come home, and it died.
It died.
And then they got it going, and then it died
And
again.
then it died. And we got it going.
And then we stopped at the gas station and left it running while we all stopped and had lunch at Subway, hoping
Yeah.
that would like just kind of, I don't know, if it ran for a while, it would be okay.
It's running now. Let's just leave it run.
Yeah.
So, but then the other day got even worse, and then yesterday morning it wouldn't start. So I've been spending a lot of time online, in different blogs, reading up on what it could, the symptoms and this, that, and the other thing, and so found it could have been one of two things. So it said to do this, so I did that, and it ran, and then the next morning it wouldn't run at all. So it's like, okay, this is what it's got to be.
And that was when I was literally doing that video. I could hear him like trying to start the truck, and it was, if it could go wrong yesterday morning, it was one of
It
those
did.
mornings. It was kind of like the truck wouldn't start. He had to come back and get me. I discovered, well, I'll tell him.
No, my truck's not a diesel. So it said to, it's a weird part. It's called the fuel pump relay module. Okay, fine. That's, so that's what it's got to be. So,
Thank you, Miss Felicia.
I was gonna wait till I got home from work, because the place it's at, it's underneath the spare tire in my truck. So you gotta drop the spare tire from the back of the bed, and that's where this part is located.
I think they intentionally put things in really difficult places so that people can't fix them
And
themselves.
they take to heck with it and take it to the
Yeah,
dealership.
they're like, oh, they'll bring it back to us to fix it because it's too hard.
So
Yes, Dollar Tree is the fence.
and Trevor's
And
like,
the barn.
Trevor called me and he's like, well, when are you gonna come fix the truck? I don't wanna do nothing till
Okay.
I
you
get
don't have to
home.
go into all that. You don't have to go into all that
Anyway.
part.
Well,
Impatient children.
yes. So I told him, I said, you drop the spare tire, I'm on my way. I'll pick up the part, and hopefully this is it. Well, hold on here.
I'm gonna use my little gator tool that was gifted to me. Oh, it's got one on there already. We're gonna swap it out for a little harsher one. A little more grit.
So, okay. This is what the part looks like. This is what mine looks like.
You were getting part juice.
Part juice.
Part
So
dust
there's
on my
all
table.
all that water got in there, so that's why I quit working.
So every time it would get wet,
Every time it would get wet.
Because the one time it broke down was when Trevor took it to the car wash. And then on the way home, it broke down. So we got it fixed.
Changed the part, fired right up.
We're still waiting to get Trevor's car back. It's been at the dealership for over a month now.
Over a month.
And they keep saying it'll be ready tomorrow. It'll be ready tomorrow.
It's,
tomorrow. We're like, it's a story of a life.
yeah,
and finally last week.
It's supposed to be done today.
Well, 2 weeks ago, Tim called, because he usually call like once a week to be like, hey, just check and see how my truck's doing. They said it'd be ready by the end of the week. It's Friday afternoon, or the car. It's Friday afternoon. Is it ready yet? And they're like, oh no, this happened, that happened, next week. So finally, he called last week. We see you, Amanda. He's talking to a lady, and the lady says, he's like, I'll just call on my truck.
I called last Wednesday, and she says it'll be done by the end of the week. Don't call us. We'll call you if we need anything from you. Huh, what?
I told him, I said, you should call every day now. Call every day now.
So on Monday, I called.
Every day. Oh, you guys, this is going to be so cute. Okay, so we're going to glue. Y'all, I don't even know how, but I made it absolutely perfect. I'm going to measure this bottom piece to tell you.
Yeah, we see you, Amanda.
In case you want to recreate this. So if you use this barn from Dollar Tree, which looks like this, and I'm going to gift this to somebody. It's about an inch wide, so an inch, okay? So if you use that and the picket fence, I'm going to try to find another picket fence to send to whoever I send this to. If I have another one, I will send it to you. Otherwise, you'll get at least the barn. But it fits literally perfect.
Oh, that's cool.
Almost perfectly. Pretty dang. Well, yeah, perfectly. So the bottom piece, I'm going to measure that and tell you exactly how wide that piece is. So
where'd your shirt come from? Is that from?
This is from Cotton Chaos. This was one of their winter ones from last year. It is, okay, what is this? It's like an eighth smaller. It's
2 7/8.
2 7/8. It's like an eighth smaller than 3 inches is what I was going to say. But Tim is here, thankfully. So it is
2 7/8.
2 7/8. So I'm going to show you because some of you are going to be like, what's 2 7/8, right? 2 7/8. Okay, so see? Oops.
Well, we see your comment here, Billy.
Okay. There you go.
Thank you, Marla, for the stars.
2 7/8, okay? See that? The bottom part. Because that's going to be your base, all right? So we're going to glue our base on.
Ooh, Vicky's getting her own she shed.
Vicky, that is so exciting. Your own she shed.
I'm betting she's jealous. She ain't got a she shed.
I don't got a she shed. I don't have a she shed. I don't. It's going to be so perfect. So perfect. So perfect. Yes. All right, now I'm going to glue a little Jenga block.
What'd I do?
That's where we are. I'm going to glue a Jenga block right there. So I'm going to put some glue at that end of the Jenga block and then on the little base
Hello
there.
to Napoleon. Where is Napoleon, Michigan?
Napoleon, Michigan. I've heard of Napoleon, Michigan. I don't know that I've ever been there, but it's familiar sounding.
Barb Hayes is from Napoleon, Michigan.
It sounds like a place where one of Tim's movies that he likes to watch would be located. Napoleon Dynamite, that's probably...
That was a good movie.
That's probably why I'm thinking that.
Deborah says Christy has a she shop.
I do have a she shop. I do.
Yeah.
I do. All right, so that's how we're looking so far, guys.
Miss Debbie says, Christy, you have a she store.
I do. It is kind of nice when I run out of a paint color. I can be like, let me just run out to the storefront and steal one.
It's not stealing. You already own it.
I know. I know. You guys, this is like going to be beyond perfect. So perfect. So I'm going to figure out where this one is going to go.
Oh, it's by Jackson. 4 miles from MIS.
Okay.
I wonder if that's why. I wonder if we saw the sign for it or something.
Glue in the end.
Or you saw a sign for it.
I'm going to put that on there. I'm going to kind of stick this on, make sure, because we want to make sure that our little piece, we want to make sure this little end piece fits. You guys, this is going together so nicely. It literally looks like it was made to do this.
It could be used for a napkin holder.
Yes. You could use this for so many things. Yes, a napkin holder is a great idea. So I'm gonna stick that one on before it sets. I'm gonna
Thank
stick
you,
my
Kathy,
little
for the
fence
stars.
up there, make sure it's all lining up.
Do you know where you got the picket fence at in Dollar Tree?
It's in their little wall section where they have all the wood stuff. And they usually have these throughout the year. Definitely coming up in the springtime. I'm sure they're gonna have more. Okay, so now I'm gonna glue the
Christine
ends
says-
and across the bottom pieces.
My husband tells me I have a shed, but I have his stuff in it, so it's not my she shed.
Yeah, it doesn't count if he's got all his stuff in there. It doesn't count. It doesn't. Okay. So I got my glue on there. We're gonna stick our little
The tree above Tim's head.
little fence in there. Get it in there.
It depends on which one. There's one that's made out of corks and one that's made out of Jenga blocks. The one that's in the frame is made out of corks.
It's a little crooked because my glue kind of set before I got her in there, but that's okay. That's okay. I don't think it's that noticeable. You
Okay, get
guys.
ready, guys. I'm gonna grab some more names here.
Look how cute that is. Look how it like fits together. Oops, sorry. How it fits together perfectly there.
Ooh.
That. How cute. You could literally stop right now. You could use that. I mean, you could.
Ever since you could use it to store your.
Stick your cell phone in there. You can put some napkins in there. My sticky notes, a little sticky. Put a little notepad in there, a little pen, a little message center. Oh my goodness, there's so much. You could put it like right by the front door and put little keys in there. Whatever you want to do. My idea was to just stick some flowers in there and make it, you know, pretty with flowers. That was my idea. But I feel like there's so many other
Different things you can do.
that you could use it for. Like I just have a bunch of greenery here that I was just gonna kind of pluck into
Okay.
there.
We have Gina Turner, Jan Goodyear,
my-
Martha Ann Gee, Lenora Probosco Cooper, Kathy Chandler, Patty Campbell, Jan Goodyear, Elwanda Reed, Lavada Lavinier Vance, and Michelle Johnson.
Yeah, I was just gonna stick some greenery in here. If I can get my stickers off of it. Thank you.
Chris, you needed Tim for sticky notes.
Give it to Tim for his sticky notes, right? I know. We may end up pulling the flowers out of here. I'm still gonna put the flowers in just to give you the idea and show you what
Well, they
direction
got
I was heading
so
with
many
it.
ideas.
You guys have the best ideas. I love all of your guys' ideas.
Succulents.
Ooh,
salt and
succulents.
pepper.
Salt and pepper. Yes, yes.
Lint's candies. Lint.
Ooh, put little candies in there.
Lindt.
I like candies. I like candy.
My kitchen is in the farm theme and sunflowers. The bar napkin holder would be perfect.
Yes, yes, it would be super cute as a barn napkin holder. I'm kind of sticking like a base of white in there and then filling in with a little bit of colored sprigs here and there. Some here, some there. I love these
Thank you,
little
Gail,
ones.
for the stars.
These florals are all from the like the Michael's grab bags is where all these florals came from.
Ooh,
You can get very similar ones at Dollar Tree.
man, they are coming up with some amazing.
You guys always have amazing ideas. It does
Ideas.
not surprise me one bit. One bit. I kind of was going for like the wildflowery kind of look.
Wildflower.
Wildflower look. Spring is
We were
right around the corner. I mean, we have a lot of winter left here in Michigan, but for some of you, spring is right around the corner. Some of y'all, like I couldn't believe the first time I went to Virginia in March. And it was like full on summer at Home Depot when we went there, and their like garden center was, people were buying plants. I'm like, dang, we'd never buy plants in March around here. They'd die. They would
Yeah.
die. They would never make it. They would never. I don't think it needs that one. Y'all, I'm debating whether it needs anything. I mean, I feel like you could add things endlessly. Like you could wrap some twine around the bottom if you wanted to. You could put a little sign. It'd be cute to have a little sign sticking out the top. But how stinking cute is that? Even the sides are cute. Look how cute. The sides even kind of follow that like little farm fence kind of theme and look. You guys, this was so easy. This was like, I don't even know how long we've been live, but this was like so stinking easy. Like, you could totally recreate this. Totally recreate this. Let me get my paintbrush in the water before it dries and it gets ruined. I don't know, you guys tell me. Tell me hearts if you think it's good to go and it doesn't need anything else. If you think it needs something else, let me know in the comments what you think. I'm hesitant to like do too much with like, you know, I don't know. My only thought was maybe a little twine around the bottom. But I don't know. It's 75 there today, Lavada. Holy moly. I wish it was 75 here. I wish.
Yeah.
And the only reason I think I'm like leaning towards a little bit of twine across the bottom is because I didn't line my picket fence up perfectly. And it's bugging me a little bit. That would probably be the only real reason I would add a little bit of twine.
Well, Judy said she bought the fence today. They only had one left.
Ooh, like a girl. What do y'all think? What do y'all think? Yay or nay to the twine? Yay or nay? We're gonna say thumbs up for the twine, hearts for no twine. Thumbs up for twine, hearts for no twine.
You could change it up for each holiday too.
Yes. Oh yes, you could definitely change out your flowers for each season.
Definitely.
For sure. I do. No, I always put my brushes in water and then I just rinse them with water. That's all I ever do with them, y'all. I don't do anything fancy. I don't have any magical cleaning solution.
And yeah, pretty much everything.
Oh yeah, the roof trim. Duh.
Pretty much everything came from Dollar Tree, except for the greenery that came from a Michael's $5 bag.
That's all it needs, you guys. It just needs the roof trim put back on. Thumbs up for the twine, though. Hearts for no twine. So I'm still watching that, and I think the twine, I think that's winning it.
Yeah, the thumbs.
Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and glue this twine. I'm gonna glue the twine on because I've already got it on, and then we're gonna put our roof back on. Duh, y'all. Silly me. Silly, silly me.
Silly you.
Silly, silly me.
In Upper Wisconsin, 33 degrees today in Upper Wisconsin.
I would say we are probably pretty close, maybe slightly warmer today.
No, I think that's about right.
It's about where we're at.
Mid-30s, I think.
Yeah, it's still pretty chilly here.
Okay. From what I was reading,
I'm gonna do this carefully because I don't want to take all my flowers out again.
they said that we may kind of stay above average for the rest of the winter, which would be nice.
And I wasn't sure what I was gonna do with the roof. That would be really nice. I wasn't sure what I was gonna do with the roof. I was thinking maybe I would like gray wash it, but I think I like it brown. I think it would be too much gray and white. I think I like the contrasting.
The roof is on fire. We don't need that water. Let the stinking thing burn.
Bleep. All right, y'all. Yes, the roof piece did it. The roof piece did it.
That did it.
That did it. I gotta fix
That
this.
did it. I'm out of here now.
That did it. Drop the mic. Drop the mic. Y'all, how cute. Who's ready for spring? Who is ready for spring? I'm ready for spring. I know it still feels like winter out there, but I'm going to think
It's only
spring.
January. We still got 3 more months.
We've got the worst of our winters yet to come here, you all.
Yeah.
Like, we are not out
We
of the
ain't even
woods.
started.
Our coldest, iciest, snowiest time of year typically is still to come. It's
February
usually
and March.
February is the worst. Late January into like the first week of March typically are the worst. March is hit and miss. It can kind, you know, March is that in like a lion, out like a lamb thing. Sometimes it comes in hard, but we could still get a major snowstorm in April here. We got a major snowstorm in May.
Yeah.
What was that, last year or the year before? It wasn't
I think
that
it was
long
year
ago.
before.
So, but we are going to, it can be winter
But
outside,
still-
but we
but
can make it feel like
still.
spring inside.
Winters aren't like they used to be because I remember having snow on my birthday once.
You know, I just had a thought. Y'all who do,
Gosh.
No, this is a good thought. Y'all who do spring craft shows, $2 and some florals. You already got the scrapbook paper probably, a bunch of, I mean, you could make like 4 of these from one piece of scrapbook paper probably, at least 3. So like a $3 craft here, you can
Probably easily get 10 or 15 bucks for it.
Easily. It's so stinking cute. And you can display them in different ways to give people different ideas. You could put a little notebook in there and a little pad. It could be like a little, you know, message center. You know, you could do lots of different things, but it was super, super easy, guys. And you could make a bunch of these and sell these at the craft shows. I think. That's my opinion. I would think that was cute if I saw it. So
take that and $1.98, you get a large cup of coffee at Speedway.
Yeah. So if you guys recreate this, let me know. But we are going to gift this house to someone who sprinkles the video. So if you didn't sprinkle yet, make sure you sprinkle because we're going to pick somebody. And then I'm pretty sure I have another one of these picket fences at home. If I have another one, I'm going to send you the picket fence too. I'm pretty sure I do. If not, I might have one in that box over there actually. But I'm going to try to find one.
Thank you, Margaret, for the stars.
And send you the picket fence too. Okay? All right, you guys ready? You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, we are going to scroll
ready?
through. The first name that Tim sees that has sprinkled to this video, he's going to write the name on a sticky note, and we're going to put it with this to gift it to you. Okay, here we go.
Scrolling. Keep those names a rolling. Scrolling. A winner.
Scrolling. Stop. In the name of love. Every time I say stop, he's like he wasn't expecting it was coming. Like, oh. Yes, we are going to, Miss Labatt is already congratulating the winner. You are awesome. You are awesome. I want to make this. I have all the stuff from last year, but time is limited. LOL. I feel
Yeah,
you,
no
Tammy.
kidding. We feel you.
I know.
We feel you.
Hobby Lobby has good sales going on. Awesome. Ooh, girl, don't tempt a girl. Don't tempt me.
Don't tempt a girl with a good
I don't
time.
have time to go to Hobby Lobby.
Nope. Well, it's I gotta get your dad to gosh
Oh,
dang.
maybe we need to go to Chesterfield. Maybe.
Well, it's I gotta meet your dad at
We might have
place,
to,
at
since
the
we
Home
got to go to
Depot.
Chesterfield anyways. We might as well hit the Hobby Lobby while we're there, right? Y'all just heard it. He basically said he
hold
just
on.
said I could go to Hobby Lobby. That we would go together. You
Dad
just
and
heard
I
that.
We'll drop you and Mom off at Hobby Lobby while we run over to the Home Depot.
Okay, that's a possibility. Okay. All right. Who wants to know who our lucky person is? We have Miss Sandra. Miss Sandra Hare. Miss Sandra Hare. Hare. Miss Sandra Hare. Send me a email at. Sorry. Bless
you.
Bless me.
Bless you.
Miss Sandra Hare, send me an email, Christy's team at christyscraftroom.com with your address, and we will get this shipped out to you. And I'm going to go on a hunt in my craft room for another one of these picket fences. I'm pretty sure I have another one. Okay? So, Miss Sandra, send us an email, Christy's team, Kristy, Christy's team at christyscraftroom.com. Okay? If you forget that and you don't remember, you can go to the top of our Facebook page. It's listed at the top of our Facebook page what our email is, okay?
Leslie, welcome.
Welcome. This is her new. You new? Welcome, Miss
She's new to this.
Leslie. I hope you've enjoyed it here. If you have, please hit that follow button so Facebook will know that you like
then,
what you see here, and they'll show you more of what we're doing
Yes,
here.
the fence and the barn were from Dollar Tree.
Dollar Tree.
And
Dollar
the
Tree.
greenery for this was from Michael's $5 box.
Yeah, Michael's grab bags, but Dollar Tree gets very similar floral to this in the springtime. They get these little purple ones, these little blue ones. They get a lot just like that. So these type of florals at Dollar Tree I typically like. It's the bigger ones I don't like so much because they just look super fake and cheap.
So,
but these ones.
Sandra says, "Oh yes, I never win anything."
Yay! Well, you did today.
You did
can't
today.
say that anymore, Miss Sandra. Miss Sandra.
But be sure to send us an email.
Yes, so we can get it sent out to you. So, oh yes, the crafty mail winners. I'm going to announce the names of our crafty mail winners right now to y'all.
I'm sorry, Sandra
Goodness
Campbell.
gracious. I almost forgot.
She says, "Tim, you need to pick the right Sandra next time."
Wrong Sandra, Miss Sandra Campbell.
Gosh darn it!
All right.
I tried. I'm sorry.
So for our crafty mail bucket, we have Miss Ruth Opolsky. Miss Ruth Opolsky, and Miss Barton, Miss Margaret Barton. So Miss Ruth Opolsky, Miss Margaret Barton, send us private messages, or sorry, send us an email, Christy's team at christyscraftroom.com. Don't send private messages. Facebook is not giving us all of our messages. That is why we're switching over to email. We may or may not get it if you send it through private message. So send us an email, Christy's team at christyscraftroom.com, and you two are going to get a box of wood and metal cutouts, okay? So congratulations. I will put a post on the page as well in case they're not here to see this.
Breaking my heart. Congratulations. You tore it all apart.
Well, that's not a good song.
Yeah, it's
All right, guys.
it's the Traveling Wilburys.
Is that okay?
All
All right, guys, we are gonna hop off of here. I have a little more website work I have to work on before we get out of here. But you guys, woo, have a great day and have a great, safe weekend. If we don't see you or hear you or talk to you or whatever, connect with you here. We love you guys. We'll see you soon.
Bye.